Alright, I'm getting ready to climb here. I'm just cooling off for a second. I had a mile hike back in here. I scouted this spot in late July and August, and it looked pretty promising in terms of like oak trees and stuff, but I haven't been back in here since then. I went in on Thursday night, like Thursday evening, and I don't think I've ever spooked more deer going to a spot. So they're in here really thick. So I'm pretty excited about that. But coming in, I noticed I bumped a pile of deer on this one spot and I didn't really think much of it. And then on my walk back out, in my headlamp, I could see a bunch of eyes in the same exact spot. So I was like, you know what? That was Thursday night. It's Saturday afternoon now, around 2 o'clock. I was like, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna see why these deer were hitting this so hard. And I came in here and it's literally it's a huge flat of just pine trees and swamp chestnut oaks. And the chestnut oaks are dropping hard. And there's a ton of old scat, there's some new scat. You know, I had visual evidence that there were deer here 2 nights ago, so I'm feeling pretty confident about this sit. There's acorns everywhere, and it's pretty torn up with sign here, so I'm excited. It's a pretty uneventful walk for about a mile or so, but there's like a 30-yard thicket of autumn olive, and it just tore me up, man. But we made it. All right. This is where we're setting up. Whoa, holy shit. He's quick, huh? I'm gonna be setting up in this multi-trunk oak. All right, we're set up. The wind has blown like 3 different directions in the last 10 minutes, so hopefully it starts settling down and doing what it was supposed to do as per the forecast. So we'll see. Holy, I think I got her. Oh man, what's it back? Go down. Oh man, I'm losing my camera arm. All right, guys, I think I just rocked one at like 7 yards. The deer have been acting super weird tonight. I had like this is the most deer I think I've ever seen on public land. I am like jacked up right now, dude. Around like 5 o'clock, I had about 4 or 5 deer come in behind me. And then they didn't smell me, but I might have moved or something. They didn't blow, but they kind of leaped off. And I was like, all right, whatever. Maybe 30 minutes later, I saw deer in front of me, or I'm sorry, hold on. Right before that, there was a doe, like 75 yards in front of me, going off like a bomb hit. Like she was just running hard, and I have no idea why. And then maybe 15 minutes after that, these 2 does came in, And they came on the wrong side, of course. And so I watched the one doe feed for like 10 minutes at 5 yards. I literally could not move a muscle. And then she had like a lighter coat, which was cool. And then one that had a darker coat came in behind her maybe 5 or 10 minutes later. And I just had to wait. He was just quartering to me for like 6 minutes. And I was just sitting there. I'm all tangled up in my harness because it's the opposite side. I wasn't ready for it. But I just really took my time. And I bared down. I bent at the waist. And I just let it rip. And it looked like it might have been a touch far back. But she bucktailed for sure. Like mule kicked. I'm jacked up right now. And that's it. So I'm gonna get down. I didn't hear her crash, but they both took off pretty hard. It was a full pass through. I'm shooting my 40-pound Thunderchild I just got on Tuesday. I'm super stoked about it, man. Let's get down and see what happened. All right, let's pace it off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 mils, just like I thought. And not great. All right, so I shot that deer at like 6:40 or something like that tonight. And when I got down, well, first of all, in my mind's eye, it looked like it was a touch back, but it still looked like it was like back of the lungs, like a double lung shot. Now, when I get down, like you saw, there was definitely a little bit of gut on the arrow, and it looked pretty dark and gritty, like a liver hit. My up and down was perfect, and there was like a little white hair on the arrow too, which tells me it was like a lower exit. I think that my best guess is I got single lung, liver, and then exited through the guts. Like, it wasn't a ton of guts on the arrow, but basically it was enough that I packed up and I just left. I have a buddy. We're gonna go back at midnight and see if we can get this deer. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure I heard a crash like maybe 2 minutes after the shot, but who knows? Like, acorns were falling like crazy. I think that it's a dead deer for sure, but we need to give it some time, so I'll keep you posted. All right, we got first blood here.
That's good.
All right, it's opening up.
Oh, we got more. Look at 4 now. There she is, baby.
Let's go. All right.